Happy New Year! So as you saw, we've got the big Jeep running and driving. Now we're just going to start squashing bugs, fixing a little this and that here and there. Here's just a little one. Hi, you gonna help me? Alright. So now that I've got the abomination of the bumper off, what I know will happen next is I'm going to be working on the front of it, and I'm going to hook myself on this hook and rip my pants and fall down, and it'll just be a bad morning. So I'm going to remove this hook, and I also want to remove this thimble. Well, it's in there pretty good. You know, the way this synthetic rope is, you can see how it's a big long section there. Now the cool part about synthetic rope is you can splice it. So you can see if you push on it, kind of expands like those finger traps you'd get at the carnival. So works on the same principle. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut it off here and just get rid of this piece, and I want to put a big loop in so that I can attach the hook or soft shackle or hard bow shackle, whatever. So first I need a sharp knife, and I have this sharp razor blade, and we'll just cut it on through, and hopefully it won't all fray and make a big mess. So that's my biggest fear. Alright. So our old one is removed. Now the hard part is going to be this next part. This is a plastic FID, F-I-D. They're pretty inexpensive. I got this one with a couple other sizes for less than $8 off the old Rainforest. And so what you do is, we're distracted by a dog. Anyway, you have to feed some rope into here. Feed it in pretty good so it won't come out easily. Now, you want to figure out how big do you want your loop. So I actually want a fairly decent sized loop. So where my loop is going to start is right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of fluff that up and feed that in. Get that in the center of the rope. The hard part on all this is trying not to go through the rope on the other side like that. So you got to kind of watch for that. By the way, this is my first time doing this. Kind of read the instructions. Did not watch any YouTube videos. I know there are some more expensive, higher quality tools out there. But I'm cheap a lot of times. Let's get me some more slack. So you're going to want, we're going to want this kind of amount of it fed back on itself so it'll be strong. So we need to go probably about twice the length of this particular FID that I have. Alright, we're now to the point of no return. I may have to get a tool to help push that in. I think I will go get a pushing tool. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a long screwdriver. I'll be right back. Careful, don't hit your head. Off she goes. Easily entertained dog. Just give her a toy. Alright. So, I'm going to see if I can use this screwdriver.
With a very short attention span.
Yes, she does. I'm going to use this screwdriver to push on the rope that's inside the fid. To hopefully push this through to the length we need. I think we're getting close. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. So, without getting little strands split, we're going to push our fid out. And then continue to push. And I want to get to where the end of the fid is pretty close to the end of that before we pull that out. And got a little tail end. We'll pull that back just a little bit. Alright, got a loop like that. That's about the size of the loop I want. Now, as we pull on this, it's going to cinch on itself. Get really tight. Probably not as long as I wanted to be, but we're still within the safety realm. So now, we've got a loop. Still big enough. I can put that in, or I can put a soft shackle, which I forgot to grab, which I'll go grab in a little bit. So, the other thing I want to play with is, this winch has a wireless remote. Have not messed with it. So, we're going to hook our battery up. Yes, I know I need to route the wiring and do this properly. But that is not a project for today. All right. Because when I wire this up, I want to wire it through my disconnect switch so that it cannot run with it off. Alright, so no idea if this is going to work. Don't know if that's the on button.
This wasn't the winch. It wasn't on here, so we used this before.
Nope, never used this winch before. Wonder if it's got to have the what you call it on, the hard remote, wired remote.
Oops. Oh, there's the bumper causing problems again.
There. So, plug that in. So that works. Off she goes. Alright. I don't know about that. So, I'm going to go get what I'm going to put on the end. Alright, so we'll mess with that wireless remote on another day. Here's our soft shackles, orange and black, because, well, big Jeep. So I think what I want to do for now, this may be good, it may not. I'll put that on. We'll reel that in and see how that looks. I'll put that up there. Alright, that won't pull that through, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. don't know. I should spend the money and just buy one of them fancy winches with the little hoop-a-jube on it. But I probably won't because I'm cheap. I'll probably make something. I don't really want that on anything sharp. Well, anyway, that'll hang there. Are you going to check it out?
It looks like that one toy she had.
That's not your toy. I know, it looks like your toy, but it's not your toy. So anyway, that's something else I'll play with. At least with that dangling down, I won't hook the edge of my cargo pants and rip a pocket off and make Hillary have to sew my pants back together. That'd ruin her day, ruin my day. We don't want it to ruin anybody's day. So, I think for now, we'll call that good. I'll play with, maybe putting some sort of knob out here to hook the loop to. But just a quick little, here's what I did. May work for you. Hope it does. If it doesn't, well, sorry for your luck. So, till next time, Happy New Year. Haha, I figured it out. Press and hold out and in. Then the little red light comes on. It works. Press and hold them again. Bloop. Turned off. Woohoo!